thought this was the other clip. I was like, ooh, and there so. Ooh. Oh. So this is what a good class is like. Hello there. Greetings. Death Warden's a really good body to buff with Arbor Up. Which is probably why its win rate is disproportionately high. Get 3 teacher's pets, but then we wouldn't want the Death Warden, that's the thing. There's not really a wrong pick here. Marauder is actually the highest win rate in neutral. Death Warden, I think, is higher win rate in this class specifically because, well, first of all, it lets you answer Pro Drakes, and second of all, he's a good buff target. Indeed, you take it so that you block yourself from playing Teacher's Pet, right? A solid strategy. I'm gonna try the Marauder. Ah. Hello there. I haven't really played with Pounce, but we could try it here. Yeah, I honestly, with 2 Arbor Ups especially, Argent Squire is kind of the nuts. Okay. We do need something that doesn't cost 5. At some point. A good Arbor Up. Oh yeah, Treant. That's exactly what we need. Oh, yeah, it's the best 4-drop ever printed. Okay. Oh, yeah. Card that combos right with Arbor Up perfectly. Okay. I probably just don't need a gimmick like this, right? I think we just go for the more reliable card. Ooh. Tidehunter's pretty damn good with 3 Arbor Ups. Dude, honestly, Gnomish Experimenter with 3 Arbor Ups. Pretty amazing, actually. We already have 1 pouch. We don't actually need late game. Really. It's not like we can't take a fizzy, but we don't need a fizzy. And we do need 2s. Gnomish. I'm not going to take Gnomish when we actually... It's up against 2 things we actually want. The thing. Because the thing about Gnomish is that it makes you, even if you whiff it, you know, you're getting a card closer to Arbor Up. But we have 3 Arbor Ups. We're just going to draw them anyway. I think I'm pretty happy to take a fizzy. Forgot this card existed. Kind of want Meeting Stone. Medic is really good too. I mean, I kind of like Meeting Stone. Just to fill in our early turns really efficiently. I'll try it. Delinquent's amazing. Sure. In this deck, probably Teacher, right? I mean, Brave is good too. I like Brave a lot better when you have just ways to self-trigger it though, which we have 0 right now. No Aug Merchants or other pings, no rooms. And I mean, Teacher in this deck seems... Honestly, even Owl in this deck isn't that bad. We can go Teacher. Stormwind seems like a pretty good late game card to get. We have kind of enough ones right now. I mean, Spiteful is 50-50 to hit an Arbor Up right now. The one thing we actually lack is initiative. We don't actually have like any kind of removal at all. Like at all, basically. We probably just want to take the Waste Warden. She said this is going to whiff half the time, and this card is just way too slow, right? We can't take Proto here. Probably just Void Ripper. It could be Crawler, but... with all this, but... Ripper is nice sometimes. It's combos with the Stormwind Champion too. Holy Red, thanks for following. I think we do it. This is throwing, I think. Oh, this is not throwing though. Probably, even though it's the weakest card, I think we just want the 2. It's a little weird with some of our 1s, because we have all premium 1s. But we just want the 2. Hear me out, is it ever not Arbor Up? I'm honestly not sure that it's correct here. It might be wrong, but it might not be wrong. Yeah, turn 10 double Arbor Up. Partner would be good if you have it on turn 1 because it would fill in the curve. Yeah, the thing is that 4 Arbor Ups makes a pretty good YouTube video title. I honestly think it's close, and if it's close, I'm just going to take the 4 Arbor Ups for the memes. Oh my god, Gibberling. Gibberling, resize. Turn 2 Gibberling, pounce. Resizing pouch. Innervate. I mean, if you take the Gibberling, you're just trying to make a Grim Necro, right? You just take the Grim Necro, right? Let's be honest. I mean, with 4 Arbor Ups, can you not take Grim Necro? I think it's Grim Necro. It's probably just wrong to take Gibberling over Grim Necro, I feel. And, I mean, I think Necro's better than Skystalker right now. It's not really a Germination deck. Not like it would be terrible, but we probably just take Trapper, right? Need a 2-drop here. We probably, it's the weakest card, but we probably just take the 2 because we just want a 2. Carvings isn't terrible, but I mean, it's just not. We don't want to need carvings, right? Just take the 2. We got the 4th 2-drop. Would have liked to have one more, but you know. So like this Fizzy could have been the Murloc Tidehunter, right? Probably would have preferred the Murloc Tidehunter actually, but do I keep an Arbor Up? If I keep my whole hand, I could. I don't know. Actually, since this is a secret class, I see a fair number of rogues play secrets. We probably keep this. So it's like we could keep this whole hand. It's just we have a lot of 1s, so we, you know, you'd prefer to look for 1s, but it's probably good enough. Like, this is probably just good enough, right? I don't think we need to try to get better, especially not at 0-0. If you're like 11, if you're at 11-0, you probably need to look for a better hand. But, this is probably good enough. I would always keep it if I was going first, but... Yeah, this is the problem, is like, the problem that you might end up with multiple Arbor Ups. Oh no, we have multiple Arbor Ups. Oh no. What a disaster. We're probably just landscaping and then just Arbor Up, right? Like you could, I mean, go for like coin this into this, but I mean, I would like to eat a secret if I can, you know. Oh, you poor soul. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, chat. He lacks critical information. He doesn't know. He knows now. He has obtained critical information. Welcome to Druid, sir. Yeah, that was fun. Ready for the next one? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Our opponent seems to be stunned. Losing the game on turn 4. I mean, he could have been playing Grandmasters and lost the game on turn 3. At least that didn't happen, right? This is why Blizzard doesn't like me, Sag. Another one. Dude, it's like, I should probably kill that, but like, honestly, if he wins, he deserves it. I challenge him to do something. Alright, somehow, I think he needs something better than a Circus Amalgam. I mean, hypothetically, he could just, like, literally just chain, like, preps and cold bloods, right? Just keep drawing, like, off of the cold bloods. It would be possible, technically. Prep, cold blood, prep, cold blood, prep, cold blood, prep, cold blood. I probably just toss one of these. I don't know, it's like, maybe I keep it. Just when you have 4 of them, you're gonna find one, right? Surely? Surely. It's hard keeping it going first, too, because it just means you're so likely to miss curve. Ah, perfect. Yeah, I was thinking about keeping pounce, too, but it's just... going first, it's, again, it's like... It's a little hard to keep stuff like that. Yeah, this is pretty, We just need to, top deck Teacher's Pet on turn 4. That will be fair and reasonable. I have to hero power that, don't I mean, he coined for this, so... You could play this and then hero power it next turn. It's just... I don't want to lose to a freaking micro machine with this deck. Well, she just plays another one. And then we lose. Like, oh no. If he plays an ambush right now, I'm gonna be salty. Help? Use Visir. It's like, you obviously would want to pre-dagger there, but that, like, with not even considering that there's a freaking, I get wrecked, nerd. Not even considering that there's literally a thing to hero power on the board. You would still obviously pre-dagger. He doesn't know, chat. Another opponent lacks critical information. That wasn't even worth it. Oh. Sinister Strike and Evasion. This guy won a game. He must have won the first game with Micro Machine. He probably got just a protected Micro Machine against a priest or something.
You're paying for my discretion.
I feel like maybe I should trade, but I don't. Because, you know, they have the poison granting thing, but it's in the same situation where I'm like, if you manage to win from this spot... Okay, I'm not going to say he deserves it, but... Were you going to give it to you? Thanks for following. Or Qui-Gon. At least he knows where the place is. Luck Stage, thanks for the follow. You gotta respect that, right? He knows where the place is. This is probably not the right play, but I mean, I don't... Honestly, I just do not want to invest more brain power into this game. I'm just gonna do this. He's gonna play 3 Wand Thieves, get like flurries off of all of them, and then just kill us with like Wicked Steps. It's gonna happen. Somehow. I don't know how, but just like somehow. Oh, he figured out that trading is helpful. I guess he couldn't really trade last turn though. Yeah. He almost got there. Almost. He probably, like, I mean, you could see how, like, this combination of cards, right? If you have these things in order, like, there's definitely things, you know, the stunner too, like, there's things that could have worked. None of these cards are 1-drops or Arbor Up, so. What the hell does that mean? I don't speak Druid. Well, I want to just pounce that and play this, maybe. I could hold this and just try to wait on this. But then you're like detempoing, and honestly, it just doesn't seem necessary. Let's pounce first. If we get poison, if he gets poison, we probably don't want to play this. So let's see what happens here. Why do I speak words, chat?
Incredible.
Wow. Okay, play a secret and we top deck Infiltrator. Easy Infiltrator. Easy Infiltrator. Wrong 4-drop. See if it's ambush. Not ambush. Oh god. Okay, it's not the end of the world. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a 7-8 taunt or an 8-8. Ah, right on time. Ah, this druid things. Now we just need another one. Okay, maybe not. Honestly, you'd still play it. There's no justice in this world, is there? Probably not. Do we actually play it? I'm not sure. Making sure about it, the tribes. Is it? Do we play it? I mean, Waste Warden isn't better. You would go Scorpid Delinquent, which is fine. It's just that you probably want to trade with the Ogre too. I mean, the Yeti too. I don't like it that much. I don't know, I'm gonna go for the other thing. It's really close.
What could be in here?
6-5. Well, there's 6-4s. The problem is the 4-2 eats one of them. We might give him one of these. It's honestly not that bad, because if he plays a Druid the Plane, if it's plagiarized and he gets this, then it's still fine. Because it can't really eat ours. It might be Betrayal, actually. Okay. For some reason, I had a feeling it would be a second evasion. So I played around evasion. It probably just doesn't matter. Like, if you do the Arbor Up, I'm pretty sure you pretty much win anyway. Seems fair and reasonable.
I spy with my eye. Well played.
Ishnu Allah. It sounds dangerously close to Snoo Snoo. Snoo Snoo.
Magnificent.
Incredible.
He didn't have much then. Like, he just had the spellstone, the one spellstone. Maybe we don't keep this because of the weakness to Shadow or Death. Seems like a reasonable thing. You know what else seems like a reasonable thing? Having... I didn't realize... Wait, I never saw this. It shows spell. You can see the word spell here. I never saw that. It shows minion here, in case you didn't know. I think I was gonna say, having an imprisoned Vilefiend into Arbor Up, into Arbor Up. That seems fair. Oh no. Oh, this is glorious. Should I do a prediction for Will this deck go 12-0? Maybe I should. Will this deck go 12-0? We might as well do it, right? Will this deck go 12-0? Yep. Nope. Don't mind us just doing druid things apparently. Our opponent interacted in this game. Sad thing is, if he has 2 condemns, we actually lose. I mean, we still probably win, to be honest, but... Or that. Hey, he's interacting with us. This is as Ben Brode intended, right? The interaction is happening. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, we're actually screwed. Hmm.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Unfortunately we have to hero power, right? So we can't play the Thrasher. Guys, like, what the hell? The algorithm has my back. Yeah, me on YouTube's algorithm. We go way back. We bros. I think he's triggered after the 3rd Arbor Up. Better question is, how triggered will he be after the 4th Arbor Up that we top deck this turn? That's the best question. We're tree druid at tree wins. Get it? Tree? Huh? Huh? I stole that joke from somewhere. We can't turn tree lethal with this deck though. I mean, if it's with all trees, it still counts kind of, right? So from Dreads. Dreads is not the owner of that joke. I should probably pre-hit this. Probably doesn't matter though. I mean, it's like, what am I afraid of him pre-hitting with that? I should be, apparently. We are like actually losing. It only took him a turn 5 light bomb into 2 Holy Novas with the two Venomous Scorpions. 3 Holy Novas, my bad. We found the 4th Arbor Up. Three Holy Novas. And a discovered light bomb. Alright, we need to hit Grim Necro right now. Close. I don't think we can win anymore. Resizing. Yeah, we can always resizing Ysera, that's true. Wow. Amazing order. Truly amazing. Chef's kiss order. Mwah. Now even like Scorpid into Pounce wins.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Or Arbor Up, that would be more fitting. Scorpion to Arbor Up.
So an orc walks into an inn. Something need doing.
Good thing we have a meeting stone. Yep, we are officially dead. Rip yes, boys. Yeah, there's still Alex Straza, that's true. Still not dead on board. One more draw, maybe. Bet jinxed it. Indeed, indeed. Should have known that the priest would have 3 Holy Novas and a discovered light bomb. Not dead. He's gonna get Renew off of this. He's gonna get Renew off of this, and then we're gonna pouch into Alex. I see it now. Damn. Wait, we're alive. But now, he's out of Alex range, though. Now he just needs to heal. Or kill us, that works too. Since he did nothing, we actually might have a chance with Ysera. It's a funny thing. Well, no, right? Ysera doesn't do it. Is there any way a partner assignment would do something? Because you'd have to get Scorpid and some Taunt or something. Probably not good enough. Perfect.
I can see.
Truly a tragedy. It's the most OP deck right now. This one. We're not getting constructed. I don't know. I mean, Shaman seems to be all the rage right now. But I mean, like high level players will say Priest is the best deck, and they're probably right. So I think a well-piloted Priest pretty much beats anything. You just made Face Hunter. Yeah, Face Hunter is pretty good. The problem with Face Hunter is that everyone in ladder is trying to counter it, so I'm still winning generally, but like, it's not as doing as well as it would be. And I think like Shaman is doing really well on ladder just because people, when you try to counter Shaman, when you try to counter Hunter, you kind of lose the Shaman. So people are just farming with Shaman right now. Probably just play Berserker and just let him do whatever he's gonna do. I'm actually really, this is a weird turn. I don't want to attack with a 3-1 first, that's for sure. It's probably pack tactics though, right? And I don't want to give him a pack tactics. I guess I'll just chill. Which Shaman? I don't think there's a big difference. I think Elemental Shaman. I'm just looking at HS replay, like Elemental Shaman I think is better according to that, but it would depend on what you're running into. I'm not sure which one's better against Priest. So I would probably just play whichever one's better against Priest because, you know. Well, the problem with Arbor Up Ignore Board is that this dies to Explosive Trap. I don't think it is explosive, but it might be. I mean, like, because if we're still assuming it's pack tactics, then yeah, there's some value loss there, but it's like not the end of the world at the same time. I guess we still attack with this one. Snakes. I think I'm just gonna do that. It's like if you knew it wasn't explosive, you can go phase. Maybe the odds of it being explosive were low enough that you could have just gone for it. I was really worried that was the poison. Oh no. The coin beetle? Not like this. Okay, I want to go wide, but I also want to play a teacher's pet, but yeah, teacher's pet's probably just too slow. So we're going to rush this. I can recombobulator that. I'm gonna take this trade. Probably just gonna recombobulator this. Of course. And then it's like whether or not we want to trade here. I guess. We've been trading so much already, we might as well just trade forever. Be the ultimate trade gamers. Trade into our opponent conceding. Never hitting his face. Glorious. Somewhere Trump is applauding. I wonder if this is a deck where you ever keep the pounce to try to hit mana cheat. Probably not, though. Okay, this hand is a disaster.
Can I get a miracle?
Oh no. Infiltrator against not rogue. Truly a disaster. Help. Nice for help. We kind of got help actually. Recommend new player to make your build. If you built what's on like HS replay, like I mean, you probably have the same. Like I feel like there aren't really that many face hunters. The only face hunters have like moderate modifications. You're probably playing the exact same deck I am. Because there's only like a couple tech choices to even make in that deck. It's like, do you want to play like the one mana weapon? Do you want to play the one wriggling horror or two wriggling horrors? That kind of stuff. We could coin pouch to hit Arbor Up. Void Ripper. I guess the two you Void Ripper and Pounce. I forgot we had Pounce. Yeah, Void Ripper just clears. So I mean, I guess we still Guidance. It means we can't do this next turn, but that's probably fine. I mean, okay. Because like we don't have a bunch of things on board anyway, so apparently, I mean, now I can actually coin this because I was just assuming I was going to overload, but now I'm not going to overload, so you know. It's like, excuse me, deck. We are 10 cards into our deck and we haven't drawn Arbor Up yet. Excuse me, deck. I was promised Arbor Up. Maybe this is the Arbor Up. I feel like I'm just gonna keep this for you, Sarah, though. Maybe I should play it, but maybe I shouldn't play it. Wouldn't be the worst thing to play this either. I think doing this is okay. All minions. No spells, no weapons in hand. Okay. Turn 8 Fizzy.
Sliver forth, my brethren. My eyes are open.
Do we Fizzy? Yeah, the Arbor Ups are playing hardball. I'm just wondering if you go 4 and 4. The problem with 4 and 4 is that you lose your Stormwind, which feels pretty bad. Holy shit, we won without Arbor Up. We draw all 4 Arbor Ups and then we lose, and then we draw 0 Arbor Ups and then we win. New YouTube title, How Useless is Arbor Up? Is it the worst card in Druid? It's the lowest win rate card in this deck. Terrible. Truly terrible. Literally unplayable. Oh god, a priest, not like this. Do we ever keep Necro in this deck? Probably not. Yeah, that's a hand. Ooh, hello there. Okay, the problem is last time against the other priest, we also had Vile Fiend into turn 4 Quad-Arbor Up. Oh god. It's okay, nothing bad will happen this time. I asked a scientist and he said the same thing wouldn't happen again. You could play this, but you would kind of like to go wider right now. I guess this is fine, because this also doesn't really benefit from the buff as well as like this does. Just that he can kill this, which is a little better for him. But... Your second fister shot yesterday. Nice, nice. Yeah, because I heard like they don't do the they had the different strategy over there, I heard. I guess this is fine. So like Canada went with the strategy of it's better to give everyone 1 dose rather than give as many people 2 doses as fast as possible. Which, I mean, honestly I don't know which strategy is better, but yeah. But in any case, congrats. That was at least what I was told, was that that was their conscious strategy. Seems pretty good right now. This is Hearthstone deck tracker.
The light does not discriminate.
You got Johnson Johnson. I was supposed to get that one, but I was supposed to get it right when that was right when they were going through the whole this thing. It was someone that it was actually someone in my state that died from that shot. Or I mean, we don't really know that was from the shot, but it might have been. Someone got blood clots after getting it. It was that week that I was supposed to get it, so I couldn't get that one, and they gave me the Fitzer one instead. I would have rather gotten the I would have rather gotten the Johnson one, but yeah. It was one person, yeah. Cause yeah, I mean it was the AstraZeneca shot that a bunch of people had issues in similar issues in Europe, which is probably why they reacted so quickly to that one. Yeah, there were like, it was something like that. There were like 7 people in 7 million cases that had issues. It was something like that. And one of them died.
I fight.
It was once that one died that they kind of panicked, I guess. And it was like apparently like all the people that were having that happen were all women. But like there was like one of my coworkers who's a woman, like I just went ahead and got the Fitzer one, but she canceled and just waited until she could get the Johnson one because she just didn't want to go in twice, which was, you know, I was considering doing that, but I was like, yeah, I'll get myself into the queue, I guess, because YOLO. Even though I would have literally been fully vaccinated sooner had I canceled and waited, but, you know. I have an issue. I might just not play the AI, because we don't actually need it right now. And like, even if I guess I could put it on one of these. I'll put it on one of these, I guess. Try to survive a Holy Nova.
I am one with the candle.
Don't mind me just doing druid things. He hasn't played a mind reading, so he can't play a turn 5 light bomb this time. So things should be okay. Again, like, double condemn would be the other way though. Oh my god, not like this. Don't you dare.
It is finished.
Oh man. These cards do not look like 1-drops or Arbor Up. I think I actually like starting with this more than I like starting with the one. Here's the thing, I don't know if we, like, honestly, we don't really have a solid answer, I feel like, to that question, like whether or not you should get the shot if you actually got sick. Like, the way I see it is like, because I've seen people get sick, or I've heard of people getting sick multiple times, like, oh god, not like this. I would probably get it, like, I wouldn't be in a rush to get it if I was in that boat, but I would probably get it, you know. Because it seems like most people that get it multiple times, it was usually like 6 months apart, so I would be like, you know. A lot of places, like, if you got sick in the last couple months, they won't even give you the shot. They'll say, like, you're literally ineligible because you had it so recently. But honestly, like, there needs to be more research into, like, I don't think there is enough research done on whether or not it actually is beneficial or not. At least from what I've seen. I haven't heard anything about that kind of stuff.
Where's your plan now?
You are not dreaming. This is a 4. And we have 0 in our hand. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Thing is like everything becomes politics, and I don't know. Like something like disease control should not be politics, but you know, welcome to 2021 where everything is politics. You know, they're kind of like, I mean, to put it bluntly, like the more anti-vax side is kind of more on both sides, it seems like now, so it is what it is, I guess. Okay, I want to Hero Power, but I also want to play Teacher's Pet. It might be more important to play Teacher's Pet, honestly. Probably is. I mean, I don't know. I have thoughts on the whole thing, but it's like, I don't know how much I want to go into that. Twitch is such a terrible medium for having these kinds of discussions. It's just kind of a generally becomes not a good idea. Although Hearthstone Arena chats are better than most. Do we want to go 2 and 2 or do we want to go 4? We're going to hear part of the 2-1, right? 2 and 2 is more damage, so that is not where the hero power button is, sir. Thanks for the sub on the new account, Adam.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Good old Drew the Plains. Good old Drew of the Plains. So do we ever Arbor Up instead? No, right? Because the damage just doesn't quite work out. If you could hero power, would be okay, but you know, no, we just do the thing. Just do the thing. Don't mind me. Just doing the thing. Just doing the thing. I thought Africa was a country. It's pretty high level. There's so many sources of disinformation, be it, you know, corporations or just very individuals, billionaires, you know, all these types of things. Can only be injected via the eyeballs or the nuts. Yes. Can I have both? Misinformation is such a big thing because so many people fall for it. It's not just like, I mean, people are smarter, it wouldn't be a thing. I mean, it's not just people being dumb. It's like, it's the problem is that people just don't put attention into stuff, you know, because people are so busy and the internet and people are so distracted and stuff. It's just that it's not just an intellect problem. It's just the fact that people are so distracted that they just, you know, they hear something and they believe it, and no one goes through the effort of actually trying to figure out what reality is. So anything they hear becomes a reality to them, you know, just generally speaking, is how it is. So it's very easy to just, you can say anything you want on the internet, and like, you know, if 1,000 people see it, you can say the dumbest shit possible and 20 people will believe it's true. You know, you can literally say anything and you'll convince people. It was much less, it was always true, yeah, because I mean, you know, before it would be individuals and like, you know, people that are good at talking that would convince people through smaller means, but now it's like the internet just made it magnify 1,000,000 times, you know. Now you can actually make a tweet and millions of people see it. Before, you could only convince a stadium full of people at best, right? But now you can convince literally millions of people by tweeting something if you're, you know, an influential enough person. Dire Mole, you're late. Get into morals and how much money it would take for you to willfully mislead millions. I feel like, I mean, one of the things that is interesting, I guess, is like, you know, you find out that answer is very low for a lot of people because you don't, it's a little harder to tell in politics and stuff because people lying is usually more hidden and not super, it's hard to tell between someone lying intentionally or just being stupid or just, you know, not really knowing and just saying what they think will give them votes or whatever. But you can look in something like fitness or something. Like for me, I look at like fitness and you can see like, you know, really big fitness people that just say like complete nonsense, but you know, they have millions of followers because, you know, they just, you know, they have like a bunch of advertising behind them and stuff, and people just think they're right because they're big, you know. And you can see that their price is very low relatively, although they make a lot, so you know, it is what it is. Something shit, what's the name of that guy? V-Shred. Frickin' V-Shred. Oh, V-Shred. I guess we just hero power. No reason to pouch, I don't think. He might just flyer us, but I mean, we're just gonna arbor up a bunch of times and hope he stops moving. Sounds like play. What's up, Kaladar? Yeah, he doesn't know.
Snakes. It has
Oh my god.
snakes.
Ouch for another arbor up. We're probably just supposed to play the, actually Raider I think works pretty well here. Well, it works really well until he plays fish, which makes it not work, but we don't talk about that. We might not fish this. Yeah, how was it was called the Grand Tournament, right? How was that? Damn. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That's fine. Yeah, William, I don't know. You probably know what I'm... You probably already know what I'm gonna say, but like, you know, a lot of negative stuff around that generally comes from, to my understanding, a lot of stuff comes from inequality rather than poverty. You know, it's like inequality that creates situations where crime tends to be more rampant, not just like pure poverty. There's actually very little correlation with poverty, but very high correlation with inequality.
The dark path is my destiny. What have
I don't know. I haven't looked into a bunch of Myers-Briggs. I mean, from my understanding, like, I've seen a lot of people make the argument that Myers-Briggs is, I guess you'd say, pseudoscience at best, you know? So, I mean... How good is N'Zoth? We have a beast, which could be Teacher's Pet, or I don't even remember what popped. We only have beasts, like literally only beasts. So we'll probably just take Runaway Blackwing, right? Because I think we prefer that to Alex right now. Myers-Briggs like horoscope. I don't think it's quite as bad as horoscope, but excuse me, sir. You're supposed to attack with your minion first.
I'm not going down without
for
a
the
fight.
master?
You can shoot your own guy just to put more pressure out, but I mean, I guess probably not that much reason. Because I don't know, like, the thing with that stuff is, like, I would view Myers-Briggs as, like, probably being, like, a kind of low-resolution image of what reality is, and it's, like, you can gain some value from that, but it's, like, you know, it could be made a lot better and could be more accurate, but there's still going to be a lot of positive information from that, even if it's not entirely 100% accurate. You know, to go if you go from having absolutely no understanding of this kind of stuff to going from, you know, having like an incomplete or maybe slightly inaccurate but still better than having no understanding at all, it's still valuable potentially. Horoscopes are just completely bullshit. If I'm like swiping and I see like anything about horoscopes, I'm just like, nope. Get me out of here. I'm like, nope. If they don't, I mean, it's like, if they don't take it seriously, it's fine, but it's just, when they start, if they say something like, oh, I only am gonna, you know, I only want like a Scorpio or something, I'm like, oh my god, get me out of here. Kind of sad, but if that's ambush, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Never ambush, fortunately. Yeah. Only was plagiarize. The best thing is when someone plays the turn 2 plagiarize. Problem is, it's probably dirty tricks now. So kind of have to do this. If he can actually give that poison, it's gonna suck. I mean, I took like a slightly, you say 30 questions. I took a slightly more serious Myers-Briggs. I forget how many questions it was. It was probably like 60 or 70 or something. I took one through my company. They were trying to like, I don't know. One of those things where they're like, oh, we're gonna like find all the answers to why our employees aren't as productive as we want them to be, you know? It's one of those things. So we think that if we teach them about themselves and I don't know, something, then they'll make us more money. It's a decent Void Ripper here, but I also don't need to Void Ripper. I could just play Scorpion. It's pretty good right now, but I mean the thing is like this might be another dirty trick. I guess in this spot, this is probably just better. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. I forgot that one even exists. That's a pretty insane Void Ripper here. No, I should have hero powered that first, huh?
Instruction begins. You never know what you're gonna catch.
It's not the end of the world.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Jeff Bezos says work-life balance is toxic and rather people see it as a work-life circle. About that. About that.
No escaping now.
Wasn't Jeff Bezos saying he was gonna like go to the moon or something? Could we just like send him there and just leave him there? That would be I feel like that would be maybe the best thing for everyone. Just he could be the first colonizer of Mars, right? That'd be fine. He can just start whatever he wants over there. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Unfortunately, we don't have the damage to kill that. Not in one shot. We probably want to keep the pings given the stats here, so I guess we kill it this way. Yeah, the Arbor Ups are playing hard to get. We may have to pouch next turn. Obviously want a 9, but... only 5 minions. That's a spell. Probably the Swash is a spell. Yeah, it's true. I've always viewed it that way too. Like, you can never actually get, like... there's no way you can actually get 8 productive hours out of people. Unless they're doing something they really, really love. You're not getting 8 good hours out of someone in a day. It's just not realistic. That's pretty good, actually. If someone really enjoys something, you know, there's plenty of people that work like 100 hours a week on stuff they love, but if it's something they don't love, you're dreaming. We were able to get one Arbor Up by forcing it out of our deck. I mean, also, like, pilots regularly, you know, international flights, they do, like, a 14-hour flight. That's pretty normal, too. But then, like, I mean, if you do a 14-hour flight, you take, like, 2 days off, don't you? Pretty sure. We have to get Arbor Up next draw, probably. And I mean, I'm sure it's the same for surgeons and stuff, you know. If they do a 24-hour surgery, they... you don't want them doing a surgery the next day, that's for sure. And that's the other thing is, yeah, it's like if someone's life is literally on your hands, you're generally going to be more inspired to try a little harder than, you know. Someone doing a random office job or whatever. Yeah, our opponent, it must have been the, I think it was the Swashbuckler card. Was survival. Just, welcome to Hearthstone in 2021. This kind of stuff is just so regular at this point that it's like I didn't even respond to it. I'm just like, oh, my rogue opponent cast survival. That's just like, that's just what happens, you know. Just should have played around it or something, right? Don't think it's worth keeping that. We had too many 4s. Okay. You missed all the excitement. I mean, it was kind of, I mean, I guess I wasn't, you know, I was streaming, so I wasn't paying attention. I was like, I mean, you can look at the VOD. I was like, why does my phone keep blowing up with emergency alerts? And then I looked at my phone, I was like, what the hell, tornado warning? and then my power went out literally 3 seconds later. So that was fun. No, I didn't just rage quit the stream. It was just a power surge. It didn't actually go out completely. We're lucky because apparently some people had some people lost power for like a full 24 hours apparently. I'm not sure if you're supposed to play Necro just to set up the Arbor Up, but I'll just play this. Yeah, given the situation, it's like normally I would have tried to turn the stream back on and I was like, you know, I'm gonna like go hide in the stairwell or something. By the time I went out, it was already too late for me to even really try to go outside. Because I have to go outside to go into the basement and I don't have access to any other rooms. Which is kind of something I'm realizing is a problem. Like if I actually got hit by if the tornado actually hit us, hit me here, I'd actually be kind of screwed. Like I would just die. It'd actually be a real problem. But fortunately it was a mile away instead of on top of us, so. Because they come so fast, you know, you don't really get any warning. Why does everyone have max derailed coasters against us? Baby rage. Problem is I don't want to play the Void Ripper because that turns that into a 2-3, which is good against our 2-2s. So could probably just play the Necro. Necro Hero Power. The other play is just play a Teacher's Pet. They're both fine. He's gonna kill like probably both the 1/1s if we do this anyway, so I might as well just play this. Actually, no, I'm gonna Hero Power that, so he can only kill one. This is still fine. Much better than the opposite problem. Dredge. I'm not going to go really far out of my way to try to protect this. You'd have to like Hero Power and it's... We'll just spread and hope for the best. If anything, the poison is a decoy. Upper management isn't going to actively obsolete itself. Indeed, indeed. Don't mind me just doing tree things. Just doing tree things. To actually kind of be smart if I want to play around. Shit, it's really hard to actually play around that one spell. It's actually kind of impossible, isn't it? I'm thinking about what's that other epic? It's not Rancor, it's the other one. Yeah, Blade Storm is the one I'm thinking about. Cause he can like, I mean, the way we did it was the way to do it, right? Yeah. If you do it the other way, you kind of get screwed by Blade Storm because he can weapon your one guy, and then you get absolutely memed. Geo Speedio, thanks for following. The thing is I've seen so many Rancors, but I haven't seen a Blade Storm in forever. Why do the Treants look different? Has anyone ever answered the question why the treants from Arbor Up look different?
Battle detected.
I was scared that was going to be a broom. Easy Arbor Up. That's okay. Probably don't even want to... Is there anything on 6? You could get... There is the 6-mana spell that would be lethal right now. But you probably don't go for it. It's Whispers. That would be lethal. Yeah, whatever. The odds of hitting any individual spell off of Pouch are pretty low. Indeed, Marcos, indeed. Wow. Easy Alex. Wait, do we just have lethal? We just have lethal anyway. But... I'll do this one. Poison works on face. We got our pouch that didn't hit Ysera out of the way. So now we get Ysera next time. That's how it works, right? Even though, to be honest, in this deck we probably prefer Alex more often, but
Much to answer for.
beautiful. We somehow get a 5-mana pouch there. Go for the Arbor Up. Easy Arbor Up. Again, like we've gotten this pretty often. You have Vilephiend on 2. Because we pretty much have this anytime we have Vilephiend on 2 and on coin. Vilephiend on 2 goes right into a turn 5 Arbor Up. Pretty glorious. I mean, a turn 4 Arbor Up, I mean. You might as well pounce that, I guess. If you complain to Apple, they'll prevent you from playing against a, they'll make sure you can't play against the 4 Arbor Up Druid by making your tablet stop working. But then charging you $125 to fix it. Smiley face. Forest fights back. Oh no. It's verbal abuse. Verbal abuse, Demon Hunter. Not like this. So now he just hero powers our 2/4 and then passes the turn, and then we just leave the game. Unless we hit another Arbor Up. Excuse me, deck. We are 10 cards into our deck and we have not drawn 2 Arbor Ups yet. This is slightly... is that below average? I'm just gonna say it's below average. We did mulligan one away, to be fair. But,
We'll cut right
Ow.
to the chase.
Assistants are tribeless, right? I think they are. I mean, I can't really leave that thing. I can leave it up if I Necromancer Hero Power. There's only two plays. One is Waste Ward and kill it. You have to Hero Power first. The other play is to Necromancer. I don't know. This worked out. Worked out shockingly well. It's like the other play would have worked out shockingly well too, probably. Cause like I don't know, I don't like the whole point in the Necro is you want to stick a bunch of 1/1s, right? And it's like if you're killing the 6/1 and playing the Necro, it's like the 1/1s just all trade. Doesn't help you very much. It might not be the worst thing in this situation though. He seriously got a taunt protected poison. So I guess we lose. I mean, at some point we'll hit Arbor Up, right? At some point we'll hit Arbor Up. Scorpid to hit Arbor Up? Basically, right? Scorpid Arbor Up would have been a lot worse though, because then you can't play it with Necro. Okay, we got the poison. Gonna play the saddest fizzy elemental ever. Guess he just like brewmastering his rush. Cubing it. Oh, that's actually insane. I guess we drew the planes of the cube actually. That's really funny. You could draw the planes that the meeting stone. Probably not worth it though, but an idea. Probably just not worth. I feel like the risk reward isn't there.
A warden always hits her. Just keep casting.
Nice of you to show up. I might fizzy the now I think I might actually fizzy the stone. Kill the 2/2 with the 2/3. Seems like the play. Like trading doesn't even play around Coil Fang. Doesn't actually make any difference at all. Boom. 12 by the way. Forest fights back by the way. Take that, brother. Take that, brother. Rogue. This run started with a bunch of rogues and it ends with a rogue. It's only fitting. Only fitting. In this deck, this is probably just isn't good enough. Now that's what we like. That's what we want to see. None of these are Arbor Up though. Ah. Ah. Ah, it's so sweet. Ah, the 1-mana 1/2 without combo. Ah, yes.
I got soul shards to fill. I spy with my
They'll trade. You might not need to trade here, but there's a possibility of punish.
dark path is my destiny.
Just set up the Arbor Up this way. You could go. Otherwise, you'll go 2 and 2. I mean, this is probably just better. That should be fine. As long as he doesn't get a, oh man, if he gets a, okay. If he were to get a shooting star off of that, that would be, brutal. But, he didn't.
For the master.
Should have played around it.
What makes something real?
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and say in the comment section which of the 4 Arbor Ups you think was the best one. It's probably the third one, right? It's, you know, it was the third one. Let's be honest. But, yeah. Easy clap. Look at all that gold. Rewarded with 1,000,000 gold. Literally 1,000,000. What, 270, 300, 515. That's pretty good. The banana vendor? Indeed. Indeed. The one we never drew. We drew all 4 in one of the games we lost. So, the 4th one was not MVP. That's the guaranteed one. The 4th one was the worst one.